Hello and welcome back to the HermitCraft pack. Today we're actually got a few things to do. We've got to put something here which we can access for all our basically crafting, because everything's downstairs. We have to run downstairs and do it. And we're also going to go in to start some automation with ours, automating the solderer so we don't have to craft every single one, because that is a bit annoying. I had to printed these out, which took forever. I had to wait. I have made a speed upgrade for this, and I've also made a few extra 4K storage discs. We still have the one. We can actually transfer that over with the disk manipulator. Basically what it does, it's a bit like this, but you put them in one side and they go on the other side. Basically you have your blank 4K, and then it'll transfer everything into that storage disk, which is quite cool. So we can actually transfer whatever's in them onto, like, from 1K to 4K to the 64K, just so we can actually start gaining space. Or what we could actually do is make another one of these and put some more discs in. But I don't want to make any more. I want to start basically getting the higher tiered ones and auto crafting the higher tiered ones, so we never have to manually craft them ever. So that'll be a thing to go to, and it is currently night time, so I'm not going out there, not a chance. Simple Geeky is online, so hopefully he does sleep. It saves me sleeping. So first things first, we're going to need the crafter. Basically this needs a construction core and a destruction core with enriched iron, and also the advanced processor. Like I've said, I've gone ahead and done a load of these, so I'm hoping we have enough for this episode. So let's actually make this. We don't have any destruction cores or anything, so let's make one of them and put you in there. And the destruction core, let's make one of them. And the middle thing we're missing is the machine casing. Job done, and let's make the crafter. So we only need one of these, and when you put this down, hopefully this will actually connect. Basically this little square has to be touching you, basically what you're going to be crafting into. So I want to be the stuff to go into here, but this actually does take the pattern discs, so we're going to have to get something for the pattern discs. I might move this all one back, because I actually want this to be patterned, and then I will actually put walls around everything, so it's all built into the wall eventually. So I might do that during episodes, but for the time being we're just going to get it all laid out and set up how we want it. But the crafter does, you basically, the only way to get stuff crafting, you're going to need a pattern terminal type thing. So we have the pattern grid, but you need, for the pattern grid you need a normal grid, which is done exactly what we just made. So we need a machine, a construction core, and also the destruction core. So let's put that in. Basically this mod is like 81, the first one, but it's obviously, we're missing enriched iron, so let's make some more of them. Hopefully we have enough iron. We are getting low on iron since I've started this mod. So we got the grid. I shouldn't have actually put that in there. Can I have that back, please? Because this needs to go through the solder. We can actually automate this as well. So where's the pattern grid again? It will also need an advanced processor and a pattern. So let's make the pattern, which is there, which is a simple recipe: redstone, glass, and enriched iron. So that's quite cool. And what else does it need? Not the crafting monitor, the pattern monitor. Where is it? There it is. Advanced, which I probably should better type in, but I've just seen it there. So let's actually chuck these in here. Boom, boom. And this will craft, but it's obviously, the more advanced the recipe, the slower it is. So that's going to take some time. It's not done, mind you. Then we're also going to need the processing pattern encoder for when we start doing processing. But this needs a furnace and also a crafting table, which you can simply do like that. Then I also recommend do not leave anything in here, then unchunk load the area, because anything that is being done will delete. I've come back and I lost basically all my printed improved processors, so that's the thing. But this is now done. You don't need wires on any of this. Basically any block this is connected to, it will actually still work. So that's another good sign. So basically if I put another block above this, it will work. So that's a good thing about this mod. So now we got this, we're going to actually need some more patterns. So this is the first thing I'm actually going to request to autocraft for us, is this. but we actually need to make it first to actually tell it what to do. So let's go blank pattern and get a few of these. Right, run out of glass and probably need to go for some more sand because I have no more sand. So let's go like that and do that basically. So the crafter will need, we can actually put these in here I think. Then let's go to sort, new, where is it? Only craftables. So if I ask for 1, and it will say, but it's missing glass, available 2, so I can't actually build that. But that's the cool thing. Where did I actually sort that? Display craftables only. So this does actually basically does what A1 does. Everything apart from that. And we're back, guys. Right, I've made a stack and a half worth of glass, so that should be modern enough. And I got some ender pearls. So what we need the ender pearls for is actually to make some item conduits. So we're going to just stick that in there. Grab that stone because that will actually come in handy to finish off the flooring in here. Because as you can see, I have missed out the outline. So we can actually change that to that. I'm actually just going to put you in there for the time being because we don't need you at the moment. Because we need to go back to, we're going to make some item conduits which needs vibrating alloy, well pulsating iron should I say, which is ender pearl and thing. We only get 1, but luckily this takes nuggets, so we can actually just break down the nuggets and make these. So while they're doing, we're going to go back over here. I have actually made a crafting terminal, basically the crafter. So that's this side, and I want the processing to be this side, and then the normal crafting recipe is this side. So I've actually put this in here, which actually does tell us if you shift click on it what it does. Inputs 3 glass, 3 redstone, 1 quartz, outputs 1 pattern. So that's, yeah. I got cool items from Tinkers earlier. Sweet. So let's take you and change you to pulsating iron nuggets. So we got 18, so that's not too bad. So let's go back down here, put this in here. Hopefully my conduit binder is in here. I shouldn't really put them in there. So let's just type in binder. It is sweet, so we can go like that. And then if we type in, I think it's iron. What type of word's that? So let's take this pulsating iron and put it in there. So we get our basically our item conduits, and we're not going to use it all just in case I do need it up a bit later. So our first one is actually going to be there, and then we're going to take this dude. The only problem is now this is not connected to anything, so what we can actually do is just drop you down for the time being, so it is connected to this, so anything that comes into here does go into the machine. And what we're going to do is actually place you down here. So this basically has so many sides where, well, it has 3 slots, and I think it's the top for the middle, this side for the bottom, and then this side is for the top. So what we need, this is only going to be single, so we need 3 more solderers, which is all sorts like that, but we need to craft them. So let's go to this and request, so it makes that with a sticky piston, which I don't think I have. I don't. So let's get the slime, what we need. So we want you to change all to that, please. Thank you. Then you all to that. So we can actually tell it to use whatever slime ball it needs. So please make that. And then I also want you to do that. So that is now patterned. Nice. So let's actually stick them in there. And if you shift, it does work. For some odd reason, it's not working for that one. I don't know why. Even though, yeah. Oh yeah, because that's the pattern one, so it's just going to show me the pattern. So let's go to this. Sort by quantity name. Oh yeah. Send in. Where's the new? Craftables only. There we go. So if we tell it to craft, let's say 4, because I think we need 5 for each processing. So it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need quite a few because there's also this one, this one, and this one. So that's the advanced, improved, and the basic, and then also the printed silicon. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. We've got 1 so far, so we're going to need 3. So let's actually tell it to craft 3. Start. It's missing pistons because we didn't tell it to craft pistons, but we can actually tell it to make 2 more of them. Missing redstone? Really? Do I have no redstone? Oh, that's a thing. No, I don't. I have 4 pieces. That is bad. How many do you need? Suppose we can just do that for the time being. I didn't realise I had no redstone. Really, I just put that in there. I want you there. Thank you. So, back here. And I want you to... I can't remember what I was doing now. It needs the piston. But we have no redstone. So we're going to have to go out and mine some redstone, which is going to be a bit of a pain. So now it knows how to do the pattern, the sticky piston, the pattern for the solderer, and also a piston itself. So that's a good thing. So now we're going to need to go and get some redstone. So that means another trip down into the mines, which is a bit of a pain because I've nearly mined everything out. We're thinking of adding the mining dimension because we're just going to leave torches and everything around here, and eventually it will lag out. So the mining dimension will be probably added at a later date. So that's the thing. So now that we've got our redstone, we've got 90, so that's quite cool. We're missing some blocks, so let's go ahead and grab a few ochre blanks. Let's just grab a ton and then fill the system up. Oops, put my torches in there. Buy torches. There we go. So now that's done, we can actually tell it to go and craft 3 of these. So start, and it will start crafting. You can also tell what's being crafting with the crafting monitor. If we grab one of these, we're missing some of that dude. So let's make some more of them. I have told it to, it can craft these. So that's quite cool. A crafting monitor, so we need you as well. So we're missing really. So let's grab a few more enriched iron. We're running out of iron so fast. So crafting monitor, craft this please. I didn't make the machine frame, machine casing should I say. Crafting monitor, please. Thank you. So I can get rid of this pipe again. So let's get rid of you and collect it and place it on there. So now it will actually tell me what it's crafting through all this. So just if there's any like backlogs or anything like this, I can actually tell what's missing when it's crafting it and all sorts. So let's just actually say to this, let's request, we've got one of them, so let's just take one out and tell it to craft 3 of and press start. And if you go to this, it will tell you the percentage of everything. And obviously we have how many it can do. There is no like storage, there is like storage blocks, but I don't know if it could do them. So let's grab them 3 and actually put them in there because we will need them eventually. So you're doing recipes and you're doing these solderings. So I want it to tell it to make one of these as well, which is going to need a few things. It's going to need a pattern and it's going to need them. So let's go back up here. So let's go to this and tell it to craft one of these. Done. Then it's going to need to know how to craft the machine casing. So let's go to this and tell it to do that. So that's done. And also the furnace. Done. And then you, and you're done. So basically that's done. So let's go in here. And now it knows how to do this. As you can see, we're really filling this up quite fast. I don't know if these take speed upgrades. If they take up speed upgrades, that's going to be a lot better because then it speeds up the process of crafting the stuff that we request it to do. So now we've got them, we can actually tell it to craft the processing. So let's actually do that, and it should craft that, and you should be getting done. And it's telling me what else it's crafting for this. So items crafting pattern. So basically it's crafting one of these and it's sending it to wherever it's sending it to, which will probably be in here once it's done. So that is going to be a while by the looks of it. Basically, we needed this processing pattern encoder is because this is a process. It's not a recipe. A recipe is just a single crafting recipe which it can do. But this is an actual process, so we need the processing pattern encoder, but we also need some patterns to go inside this. So if we take the patterns and put this in here, we can actually get one of every one of our processors. So let's just go in here and go So let's grab the basic. I need a silicon one, so that's going to need that. These are not the ones I wanted actually, because I need the basic ones, which are these, basically printed and also that. So we're going to need, I think, iron, if I can type. So iron, which is there. Then we need the gold. I probably don't need to put this in because they're basically at the top, because we've got 179. And then we need a diamond, which we got there. And then we need the silicon, which I probably cannot find because we have two different types. So we need to go and get some from upstairs, because I don't want to actually use this one because it costs more. It costs with the nether quartz, and I'm not going back and forth to the nether yet. So you're going to keep doing them for us. Eventually we'll tell it how to get silicon by putting sand into the crusher, but we need to do that. So let's make one more of this. But not you. We need to go over here. So we need to make one of every one of these. You haven't got power. Why are you not working? Because we're not connected to the grid. So this actually needs connecting up. So what we can actually do is just go like that and put that across. Now it's connected up. It should, and it is. Nice. So I'm going to be back, guys, once I've done all these. Now we've got our things, we can actually tell it one silicon, not 63. Let's just do that. One silicon equals a printed silicon. So let's encode that. Job done. And the same with you. We need to get rid of you. Shift click to get rid of them. And then you. Job done. Then let's get rid of you. And then you equals that. Job done. And one more, which is the diamond. You, and then you. Job done. I just realized there was an X there. So we can actually do that, then go bye. So now we can actually tell this, basically it needs to put all these patterns in here. So we can go dim. That's not one. So now this is all on here, basically. So if I go into here, we can actually tell it to craft one of these, start, and then basically process. Now that should have gone in, which it has. So now we need the extra 3 on here. So that is up here, and we can actually take out 3. What we should do as well is basically tell these to insert on all of them. Not you. Insert, and also insert. We do need a filter on these as well, because basically if I tell it to go in anywhere, it'll just place it anywhere. So that's what we're going to need is a filter from Ender.io. So let's type in filter and grab the Ender.io. We could actually go to advanced, but this needs a Z-Logic controller, which is through Slice and Spice. For the time being, we're just going to go for the basic iron filter, which also needs a hopper and some chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. And then paper and the hopper to get these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So the first one, we're going to probably tell it to, if I can, there we go. Probably tell it to basically do silicon, because that's the first one. So only allow silicon. Then this one to only allow iron. And that's done. And then this one, gold. And then this one is diamond. Have we done them all? Silicon. Nope, because I was meant to tell that gold. Wrong one. And then this one, diamond. So, need a filter in there first. Diamond. Does a shift click not work? No, it doesn't. So these are all actually whitelisted for their certain process. So now we can actually go ahead and just tell it to craft whatever we want. So let's say we want 2 of these, start, 2 of these, start, and 2 of these, start. So now they should have got all the correct ones. So you're doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that. Ha! Why are you doing gold? Ooh. Even I told you to whitelist yeah, that's right. Iron, gold, diamond. For some odd reason it's not extracting diamond. 50% completed on all of them. So we need to tell it to actually bring this in. So let's do this. And go down one more. Can I still get up there? Yep. And let's put you across there. And then these should be nope. Extract. Always. I need a conduit probe for this, and I can just copy and paste because this is a bit horrible. So now we need a chest with an interface to export back into this machine. So let's go back to refined storage and do @refined and get the interface as the relay. I didn't want you. Now I've clicked off it. It's the only thing. Interface, there we go. So really it needs an importer. We could actually use these into another chest and use an exporter, but I think the interface will do it as well. It probably would be better to go for import for the time being. Which one did we have there? Importer. So let's get the destruction core. Job done. And let's grab you. So do we have a chest? We do. Sweet. I only need the one. Let's go back and then put this on here. That's right, you should be insert. And then you should grab whatever's in here. But you're not doing it for some odd reason. Huh. Weird. Why are you not grabbing this out? Simple mistake. I had it on basically that one, redstone never active. I forgot to take it along to redstone always active. So yeah, a noob move. And so let's actually put you on there and then drag you to there. So now it should have took that gold. It has. So it should move on to the next process, which is iron, then eventually onto this one. So like I said, we need some speed upgrades, but it is actually processing them now, so they're all done. But next stage is actually moving on from this, and it's actually creating the process itself, which is the normal ones from this. So we need, basically, let's put all this away because we don't need these anymore. Now we need to tell it to make one of every one of these and how it's made. So basically we need the stuff that goes with this. So what does it require to get this? So it needs a printed basic circuit. So I shouldn't have actually put them away. Let's grab one of you and let's put these in order so we can actually grab all these. So you're with that. And then this one needs the printed silicon. So do we have any printed silicon? Printed silicon, we do. So each one of them needs one of them. So let's grab that. And then also needs a redstone. Let's grab you. I'm sure I grabbed one of them, but oh well. So you're actually done. So we just need redstone. Nice. But once we've done this, we're basically away with automation. So let's grab you, and we probably don't have enough. No, we don't. So let's tell it to craft some more of these. Let's grab 10. So we're missing iron, and we're also missing you. Haha. So that is a bit of a pain. So I need to go and grab some more by the looks of it. How many can I make? 2. No. Even though I just told it to start. So it's going to try and make them, but obviously there's nothing there for it to craft. It'll probably craft 1 at the most. So that's a bit annoying. Oh, thunder and lightning. So yeah, I'm going to have to go and get some more quartz and also some iron. I don't think I need iron actually. There's probably some iron or in the system. There is, so I'm going to actually smelt that up in the smeltery. Right, so I've done a bit more ender or item conduits, which along here and this here. So it doesn't connect to this. Probably going to need to bring you there. So let's actually just put you up and put one more there. And we need the solder. I did request it. I don't know if it's made. It is made. Sweet. And I've also gone ahead and done most of these. I've got the iron, and basically the other ones we just need you. So actually let's stick these in here and do 3. Nearly. So let's actually just put you on there. So now it's all connected, so we want to change these to insert, and while we're there we need to actually put one of you in and tell it to basically put things in at a certain point. So really this one needs to actually be one of you, and one of you. Then this one needs to be let's have filter in there, wants to be redstone. Then this side actually wants to be the printed silicon. Keep forgetting to put the filter in. So that's job done. Then we need to tell it to extract, and we need to have that as always active, not that one that I had before and made the new mistake. So now this is all done, hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's go ahead and tell it to basically, let's get rid of all these, take them out, and basically tell it to craft an advanced one. So start, and then it should go into there, and then that takes it out, brings it across into here. Fingers crossed. Would be good if I put that on insert. Job done. We have fully automated the crafting processes of the advanced processors and the improved processor and the basic processor. So now that saves us a load of time. So are you actually telling yep, and it gives us a percentage of what it needs. And if we don't have like the likes of all these in, it will actually go ahead and craft them before it goes and craft the final piece for us. So now you're done, and some odd reason you've put that in there. I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't put a filter on that one, did I? I'm sure I put filters in these ones. Ooh, where did the filter go? I put filters on this and told it to take it out. That is a bit weird. So I need filters for that as well. Would be good if we actually make filters and tell it to basically craft them up. So we need these ones on this one because this is an actual recipe. So let's tell it how to make hoppers first. Well, it would be good if we tell it to make it a chest. Where's my crafting? There it is. So that can go away. Let's grab patterns and also put you in this. So let's tell you to make a chest and encode. We have nothing yet. Let me just put all this away. Because we've done all this. Right, you're going to be an oak chest, even though you don't come up with a pattern. Right, so the oak chest is done. Then we need to tell it how to make the hopper, and then we need to tell it to make this. We should actually tell it to make paper as well. So let's go ahead and go like that. There's loads of recipes for paper in this pack for some odd reason. But now we come to an issue where this is going to be full. So I can only put a chest in here. So you can't do anything else. So it will say there's chests there, but you can't make them. Well, we can't do anything else because I need another crafter. So let's go ahead and do at refined storage and get the crafter. We should actually tell it to do this as well, and also these construction cores, because this will save a lot of time in making these. So let's do that again, and also I think that was it. No, it needs one of these, and then let's make a crafter. Job done. So let's put that there and put you in. So now we can actually make them. Sweet. So I want a filter and I want 2 of start. You got everything. Sweet. And then we should be able to go here and it shows me what it's making. It's making a hopper for the basic filters. And obviously if there's no chest it would have come underneath the hopper, chest for the hopper. So that's 8% done. And 2 filters. Sweet. But I need to actually go here and tell it to put redstone in this one. And then it wants to put the silicon processor in this one. So where's the normal printed silicon? And then we need redstone. do we actually have any reds? 21 left out of all that testing. So you want to put you there and you there. Did I put which one did I can't remember what I put this side now. Yeah. So let's just test that one more time. Let's do an improved one. Improved, craft, start, and then you should be doing your thing. Yep, and yep. And hopefully it won't insert it this time. It should go straight down into there. Why can't... Right, there we go. I can see now. And job done. Extract. I don't think I'm going to see it because it'll be that fast, because that importer is quite quick. So that should be in here now. And it is. Sweet. All done. I like it. Nice. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to leave today's episode there, and I'll see you in the next one.